welcome to Cult Macabre, a phantasmagoric guide to pop culture's dark side. I'm Lee.
I'm Richie, and today we are going to do something weird. In fact, it's so weird that you're going to love it. Because here at Cult Macabre, we don't just cover the spooky, the horror, the macabre. We also want to get weird with you. So, I'm going to let my co-host Lee take the wheel on this one because this was your idea, and it is a fantastic idea that we will probably wind up doing once a month.
So the idea here is that we find strange, unusual, weird, funky things that have happened pretty much anywhere in the world the month that we are recording our episode. So it's all, relevant and things that you could easily find on the internet and do a little research on if you get a little curious even.
Worldwide weird.
So I'm going to jump right on into this and just pound right into the first. God, that was terrible wording.
No.
I'm going to go right into my first story off the bat.
You're going to pound right into that first story.
Pound right into it, buddy. So I ran into this just randomly, doom scrolling on, Facebook Reels or whatever.
As you do.
As I always do. Brain rotting on the couch. And I came across this video of what I believe was a paraglider that was recording on like a GoPro or something like that.
Not a parrot glider, but a paraglider.
Paraglider.
Not a pair of gliders, but a paraglider.
But there were several gliders in the company. There were, I guess, a few people all going as a group.
Okay, so technically more than a pair. Fuck.
Yeah, there you go. So while these guys were paragliding in Egypt, they happened to paraglide past the top of one of the pyramids around there. And at the very top of the pyramid, this paraglider spotted a dog chasing birds at the very top by itself.
How the fuck did that dog get up there?
It's weird because when I was looking into like pictures of this, a lot of like cartoony images of pyramids, the sides are like smooth, right?
Right.
But they're not actually like that. They're kind of like stepping stones. Some of them jut out at like differently, which would definitely give the dog footholds to just kind of scale it slowly as he wanted to. I don't know if he was chasing something up there or whatnot, but apparently it's not unusual as well to see these dogs hanging around the pyramids. As a matter of fact, after the footage came out, someone recognized the specific dog that was up top, and he was spotted later working his way back down for the record.
Hey, that's my dog, Bill. I love when dogs have human names, so I always if I don't know the dog, it gets a human name. Like a person, not like Fido or Rover or anything like typical. It's like, nah, that's Bill. That's my dog, Bill. Well,
this particular dog's name is Apollo.
Hey, I got a friend that has a dog named Apollo. You have a friend that has a dog named Apollo.
Was this Apollo, the Apollo on top of the pyramid?
You know what? If it were, it needs its own little costume. If you know, you know.
But yeah, apparently this dog roams around Giza and a lot of people are familiar with him and he was recognized pretty immediately. He's one of about 8 dogs that live in a pack around the pyramid, around the upper regions of it. So not unusual at all for them, but definitely like a shocking sight to see if you're a tourist or something paragliding and you just see a lone dog. I would be so concerned. My first thing was looking up and making sure that this dog made it back down safe. But I thought that was just bizarre. I never would have thought of a lone dog scaling the side of a pyramid. So that was definitely an interesting find for me. I liked it.
And we're going to go and just give you guys the whiplash because we're going from an animal to a really fucked up story coming out of Poland. I'm just going to read the headline, and I feel like I could read the headline and just stop right there, but I'll go into it more. Funeral home in Poland apologizes after a corpse falls out of a hearse in traffic. I'm dead serious.
Hit the road. Let the bodies hit the road.
Jesus Christ. Drowning pool, do not sue us. God. Warsaw, Poland. A funeral home in Poland issued an unusual apology on Saturday after a corpse that it was transporting fell out of a hearse and into traffic. This story was published on October 19th. So we're about almost 10 days removed as of this recording. Polish media reported that a man was driving down the street Friday in Stalowola. I'm not going for points here, people. I'm going to fuck up almost any name of a city that is not in the United States, continentally speaking. So I'm just going to say a city in southeastern Poland. When he first saw a sheet on his car window, When the sheet slid down, he saw a body lying on the road. For a moment, the driver feared that he had hit the person. Here's where it gets even worse. Local media published an image of the corpse lying on a white striped pedestrian crossing where it tumbled out of the hearse.
Oh my God. Do you think traffic came to a dead stop?
They definitely came to a dead stop. Fuck. The company transporting the corpse, oh my God, Hades Funeral Services, issued a statement Saturday taking responsibility for the incident and blaming a technical failure of the hearse. Quote, "It is with deep regret that we inform you that as a result of an unexpected technical failure of the electric tailgate lock in this hearse, during the transport of the body of the deceased, an unfortunate event occurred." That's more than unfortunate, buddy. An unfortunate event occurred which does not reflect the high standards of our company, our deep empathy towards the families of the deceased, and the respect we will always show to the deceased. It also apologized to, quote, all those who were disappointed and upset by this event.
Yeah, that's pretty awful.
I can't get past Hades Funeral Services being the name of this company. That's fucking great. I picture like the Disney Hades.
Yeah.
Like just, wow. I'm not making this up. You literally can't make this shit up.
So Hades, Greek god, I'm going to use that as my transition to my next story here.
Oh, please do.
Because it takes place in Greece. And I too am going to read the title of the article here because it brought me to my knees just. Man put on probation for sneaking into neighbors' homes to smell their shoes.
God, what the fuck?
A man in Greece was given a suspended 1-month prison sentence for sneaking into his neighbors' homes at night and smelling their shoes. The 28-year-old sniffer, who told the Thessaloniki, I apologize if I butchered that, court he couldn't explain his foot fetish, was in essence put on probation and ordered to seek therapy. Imagine being ordered to go to therapy by a court because of your uncontrollable
and then
fetish.
Like, right, but and then on top of it, they make you pay for it, and that dude's just sitting there like,
oh my God. I am never going to financially recover from this.
I swear.
He went on to explain that the unusual act did cause him plenty of embarrassment, and it was not his intention to harm anyone or break the law. His neighbors testified to the fact that he never showed any signs of hostile behavior.
I mean, if he's getting his fetish fix in, like, would you show hostile behavior if you were just getting the shit you wanted?
I mean, theoretically speaking, he wasn't hurting anyone in the process, but being out in public like that, man...
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
A neighbor who had left his family's shoes outside his house so they could air out found the man sniffing them. Here's the kicker. Ready?
Kicker, shoe, foot. Did you do that on purpose?
I'm going to say yes.
You fucking did not.
I did not. This wasn't the first time he had been caught in the act.
Was he caught red-footed?
In the past 6 months, 3 similar incidents occurred, even though neighbors had asked the man's family to intervene and get him to stop sniffing their footwear. These guys were like, man, please just talk to your son. We've had enough. Our daughter doesn't want to wear shoes anywhere anymore.
God.
Imagine coming outside to get your newspaper in the morning, right? You got your like coffee mug, you're still wearing your nighttime robe, and you open the door and you take a nice deep breath of that fresh morning air, and then you hear someone else go,
taking a nice deep...
And you look down and you see this fucking hobgoblin of a human being with their schnoz buried in your sneaker, sniffing for your fungus. Like, that sounds so terrible.
God, Jesus fuck.
What the hell?
Oh, Jesus.
I would sniff it just... Oh, God. That's bad.
Just a quick hit.
Yeah, just doing a line of shoe right there on the fucking pavement.
I know you got another good one for me.
Yeah, so I'm going to just swing this right over and talk about an animal. Since you had an animal, I'm going to come back with an animal. In fact, the next 2 that I have are animals.
Excellent. I'm all for it.
So I'm going to read the first one right now. This was published on October 24th, 2024. England's Bristol Zoo. A mysterious winged and horned creature caught on camera at zoo.
Ooh, I like that.
Right? Okay, so England's Bristol Zoo is asking for the public's help to identify this mysterious winged and horned creature caught on a trail camera in a woodland area. The zoo said the trail camera in the facility's woodland area, which is home to numerous wild animals, captured a photo of the mysterious winged and horned creature. This is the third fucking time I've seen this phrase in this article.
Take a shot every time.
Please no. Quote, our UK conservation team made the discovery when looking through night vision cameras from traps set up in the award-winning habitat where bears and wolves live alongside wolverines and lynx. After reviewing the images, they say the creature appears to have 4 legs and is like nothing they've spotted before. There's a photo of this animal.
Ooh.
It's weird looking because it's a night vision photo, obviously. It's like it's like in the grass, and it looks like there's like maybe a wire fence kind of behind it. I don't know how to put this. It looks like a goat's face morphed with a pig. I can't tell if that's wings coming off of its back, like literally wings, because it says mysterious winged. It just looks like giant shoulder blades sticking out of the skin.
Wow.
And the feet look fucked up.
That's the only way you can describe them, is fucked up.
Yeah, they're like, I could never write an article like this because they're just like, oh, mysterious winged and horned creature. Me typing this article, this thing is fucked up. Many observers said the animal in the photo appears to be a MUNTJAC. Many observers said the animal in the photo appears to be a muntjac deer, however the fuck you pronounce that. I've literally never seen this word in my life. MUNTJAC, deer. But zoo officials expressed skepticism in a Facebook post, posting the mystery creature photo side by side with a deer picture. Many comments under the post theorized that this creature's wings and horn are likely the result of the camera's exposure capturing the animal's ears multiple times as it moved. Man, that frame rate's a motherfucker.
Right.
The zoo acknowledged the sighting came conveniently close to Halloween. Quote, the sighting of this mythical-like creature is a mystery to all of us here at Bristol Zoo Project and has been a great inspiration for the Halloween trail this year. Scotland has the Loch Ness Monster, and Cornwall has the Beast of Bodmin Moor. Have we discovered a similar mythical being here in Bristol, perhaps? This was from Rosie Sims, who is the zoo's public engagement manager. But yeah, that's the mysterious winged and horned creature caught on a camera at a zoo.
New cryptid.
It looks like a cryptid. I mean, anybody out there can go to upi.com and find this news article. The picture's right there on Front Street.
I'm going to have to look that up. I need to know. Well, my next one is nothing like any of the ones that we've probably said so far, but I still like it because I think it's interesting. So, in France, 31 years ago, someone buried a golden statue encrusted with diamonds in the shape of an owl and basically started a nationwide treasure hunt. And for 31 years, people have hunted to find this treasure. In order to find the treasure, participants had to solve 11 puzzles from a book and then find and resolve a 12th hidden puzzle, which led to a token which revealed the location of the grand prize. The announcement that the token had been located was made Thursday on a Discord page. The message just said, don't go digging, and it was written by Michael Becker, who crafted the prize statue and also illustrated the book on which the hunt was based. They were able to confirm that the golden owl countermark was unearthed the previous night, so it was useless for people to continue to go digging at the location that they thought the cache would be. It is said that this thing is worth $165,000.
God damn, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, no kidding. Apparently, tens of thousands of people in France have been hunting for this statue for 31 years. This statue is almost as old as I am, and someone finally found it. I really want to find like a copy of the puzzle book just to like kind of thumb through it and see what the challenge level of it was. I'm sure it's in French, so maybe I'd have to hunt down a translation, but still would be an interesting read for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Especially since it's illustrated. I've seen illustrated puzzle books like that before for hunting down caches, and some of them are super intricate and really cool. So
you'd get to live your own personal Fallout level.
What's not appealing about that?
So I've got another animal one.
Okay.
Germany. Yeah, German. Bat escapes German zoo by hiding in visitor's jacket.
Did the visitor know it was there?
No.
Oh, no.
A bat escaped from a zoo in Germany by landing on a visiting woman and hiding in her clothes until she got home. I can't pronounce this woman's name, and I'm not going to butcher it right here, so I'm just going to read around it. The 30-year-old said she and her young son were walking through the bat cave at Karlsruhe Zoo in southwestern Germany last week. And when she got home, she removed her jacket and the bat fell to the floor.
Oh my God. Was the thing okay?
She contacted an animal expert and put the bat in a box with honey water and a banana overnight to keep it fed and comfortable. Her husband and son returned the bat to the zoo the following day. A spokesman for the zoo said the leaf-nosed bat was returned to its habitat and is doing just fine. He said it was the first time a bat had ever escaped from the zoo by stowing away with a visitor. Bro, that is literally like the man bat. It's literally just Bruce Wayne, like literally in bat form, like an actual bat.
That bat had a brief taste of freedom.
Right?
And it was chucked into a fucking box.
So bad.
Back of the box.
Dude, how do you just imagine you fucking go home and you're just like, well, let me take off my jacket now. What the fuck is that?
It would have been hilarious. As soon as you said that she gave it honey water and a banana, all I can think of is, what if it was a species of vampire bat? That poor baby didn't get anything that it needed. I hope it was a fruit bat.
Right. I'm just glad that thing is not allergic or was not allergic to anything that it got, because holy fuck, I would have felt like shit. It's like, I'm going to try to keep this little dude like comfy.
He must be a small little fella, because the fruit bats, like the flying fox bats that I'm familiar with, are freaking huge. I feel like that would be much harder to miss in the folds of a coat than a tiny little, pygmy fucker.
Pygmy fucker. Just look at the bat that fell on the floor. Like literally, I'm just going to repeat from earlier. Open your coat. Oh, you little pygmy fucker. Poor Batstard.
Batstard?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Nope, not at all. Any fucking way. I'm all out of news articles.
And those were all of mine as well.
All right,
That
cool.
was fun for me. I enjoyed it.
Good, same here. So we know this is kind of a short one, everybody, but that's literally the point of Worldwide Weird. We have plenty more that we're going to be reading month to month. So if you like this series, we're going to fucking keep doing it anyway. But if you like this series, please leave a comment down below and tell us any kind of weird shit you might have come across or read in your lifetime, or if you enjoyed any of the articles we've read for you today.
I really love hearing about like the small town stuff that never makes national news or gets big on the internet, but is absolutely bizarre. I know you're out there with this information and I need it, so give it to me.
That's right. Or if you're like, hey, this particular city or town here in America or anywhere around the world that you may be listening from has news stories like this or anything, send them our way. For past, present, and future episodes of Cult Macabre, you can subscribe to the podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. You can leave a rating and review on Apple Podcasts. You can leave a rating and comment on individual episodes on Spotify. And if you're listening to this episode on YouTube, please consider subscribing to our channel, clicking the bell for notifications for future episodes, or leaving a comment down below. Any engagement helps. And if you'd like to follow us on any of our social media, you can find it in the Linktree link in the show notes below.
So if you'd like to join us for more of pop culture's dark side, sign the black book and join the cult.
I'm Richie.
And I'm Lee.
We'll see you next time.